A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. There is a slight lull in when it comes to the Ashes build-up, but we are just one day away from the India-West Indies Test series that will start from July 12th. Now, Rahane came for the pre-match press conference and he had some very interesting things to say. I'll do a separate video on the key pointers that Rahane gave. But firstly, when the Ashes is at a lull, you think the action also will be dead? No. Because recently footage emerged of Alex Carey being trolled not just at Leeds in the stadium, but also from the sky. You also will understand that Leeds sometimes has a plane that flies by over the stadium. There is a special poster that is attached to the plane. In this case, the same message was directed towards Alex Carey. So, Alex Carey, and in this, there is a grab that the England Barmy Army had shared on their Twitter handle. The England Barmy Army shared a video in which a plane is flying over Headingley. And in that, same old Aussies. You get the message. What is it about? It was about the Alex Carey stumping at Lords of Johnny Bairstow. Now, this is yet another escalation in the drama that is going on off the field when it comes to the Ashes. Already Alistair Cook had peddled a fake news about Alex Carey not paying 30 pounds to the barber for which he had taken a haircut. Cricket Australia were very unhappy about this development, and that is why Alistair Cook was taken to task. Later on, after doing the story a day before, Alistair Cook had to apologize for the fake story that he shared. So, England and their tactics off the field continue to win a lot of awards on social media. But as far as the Ashes goes, yes, somehow, some way they are still alive, 1-2, but heading into Old Trafford, one more chance for England to come back on level terms, because remember, they have to win the series. If the series is drawn, or if Australia manages to draw or win at Old Trafford, the Ashes stays with the Aussies for 2 more years. Because of that now, Pat Cummins gave an epic reply to the Alex Carey situation and also about England's chances at Old Trafford. Cummins admitted that yes, it was a bad day in office. We had lost cluster of wickets on day 1. Then we didn't capitalize on the advantage that was there. The lead was also trim. But when a journalist asked a question on whether England have got the momentum and whether they are on top in the Ashes, Cummins gave a simple response. No. The journalist was perplexed. Despite winning at Leeds, why isn't England on top? Cummins gave a simple answer. 2-1. This is the class of Pat Cummins. Whatever has happened at Lords, whatever has happened at Edgbaston, whatever has happened at Leeds, we are seeing a leader who is able to tackle the tough questions in an epic one-word answers. And that is why, you also remember at Lords, when a question was asked, Ben Stokes would have withdrawn the appeal had that stumping taken place. Cummins gave a simple 2-letter answer. Okay. Here, simple 2-1. Australia are up 2-1. History is still on their side, by the way. But remember, 87 years ago, Don Bradman's Australia had managed to overturn a 0-2 deficit and they made it 3-2. But remember, Australia are heading to a venue where in 2019, they had retained the Ashes. So, history is on their side, but remember, England are wounded. They will be really desperate to ensure that they claw back on level terms. From the Ashes, let's go over to the Caribbean now, and India versus West Indies. The first test is beginning on Wednesday at Dominica, where only Virat Kohli in this current squad has played. None of the others in the current squad ever managed to play a test in Dominica, because the only time India played in Dominica, it was in 2011, and the last test played at this venue was 2017, so it will be a very new experience for most of them. Rahane came for the pre-match press conference that was held, and a lot of questions were asked about Rohit Sharma. Rahane hailed Rohit Sharma as a very good leader, and remember, this is coming in the backdrop of Sunil Gavaskar's criticism of Rohit Sharma's captaincy. But when he asked, at this age you are making a comeback to the Indian cricket team, Rahane had an epic response. He said, Abhi to main jawan hu. I am still very young. So I can come back in the Indian cricket team at any point in time. So a lot of interesting anecdotes from the Rahane press conference. I'll be doing a separate video on this. The Netherlands. Now we all know what the Netherlands cricket team situation is right now. They reached the final of the World Cup qualifier. They already became the 10th team in a big way when they defeated the West Indies in a super over and they got over Scotland in 44 overs. In the final, they tasted a heavy defeat to Sri Lanka, who went unbeaten. But now, here comes the most unfair part of cricket. Within the creamy layer of cricket, there is a creamier layer. Because look at this. Sri Lanka and Bangladesh are playing something, England and Australia are playing something, India are always playing, Pakistan also have a series, South Africa also have a series, so do New Zealand. Until the World Cup, all the elite nations are playing. How many world matches are the Netherlands playing? Go at the bottom. 0. From this World Cup qualifier until the 2023 ODI World Cup, the Oranje plays 0 matches. There is nothing scheduled for them. And this is the problem and the problem of discrimination that the ICC and all the elite boards do. Will any of the elite boards want a series against the Netherlands? No. Because anyway, they'll be sending their B or C teams anyway to face them. This is the problem. Cricket is a very elitist sport, and that is the reason why teams like the Netherlands, Scotland, who put in some very memorable performances, cannot get their due on the bigger stage. From cricket, let us shift our attention to tennis and Novak Djokovic. I had posed the question earlier, who can stop Novak Djokovic? The answer is, till now, nothing, no one. After beating Pete Sampras's record of 31 consecutive wins in Wimbledon, he now has reached the quarterfinals for the 14th time. Djokovic is on course to match Roger Federer's tally of 8 Wimbledon titles. And by beating Hubert Hurkacz, the one who knocked out Federer about a couple of years ago, and that too in the third set 6-0, Djokovic has given a telling statement that yes, he is gunning for the 8th, he is gunning for the 24th. As I had mentioned, who can stop Novak Djokovic? Maybe it is this person, Carlos Alcaraz. Remember, Alcaraz defeated the finalist of last year's Wimbledon, Matteo Berrettini. It was a tough 4-set encounter, and because of that, Alcaraz is also in the quarterfinals. And one more major upset that has happened in Wimbledon is that number 5 seed Stefanos Tsitsipas is out. Tsitsipas lost to an individual who had complained about a month ago that grass was not his favorite surface. A bit like Andre Agassi, isn't it? Agassi also never liked grass, but he won his first title in his career, major Grand Slam title, that was at Wimbledon in 1992. So, Alcaraz and Djokovic are in the quarterfinals, and because of that now, they might head for a potential showdown either in the semis or in the final. That will be a real mouth-watering clash, or as we have always said, the passing of the torch moment. But Djokovic looks extremely strong. 24th could very well be a couple of matches away for him. Shocking allegations have once again resurfaced against Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, the now sidelined WFI chief. In a front page story that has been done on the Indian Express, which I will be doing a separate explainer on it, the nature of the allegations has now come into the play now. And remember, police have openly stated, Delhi police have stated that he is liable for prosecution. So, the countdown is on. Brijbhushan Sharan Singh on July, whenever the next date that is coming up, when the statements are pronounced, when the judgment is passed, Brijbhushan Sharan Singh may have to serve some jail time. I will be doing a special video on the nature of the allegations that have come up. It will really shock you. We end this morning wrap with some very good news from Limerick, because in the World Under-21 Archery Youth Championships, Parth Salunke, he has won the gold medal, and that too by defeating a powerhouse in the world of archery, South Korea. So Parth Salunke, congratulations to him for achieving a tremendous success in Limerick for the World Youth Archery Championships. And remember, India are actually putting on a very good show when it comes to archery. When you look at the Archery World Cup stages, the likes of Jyoti Sureka Vendam and all the others, they are doing very well. Now Parth Salunke has showed that India's depth when it comes to archery is really good. We hope that he can continue the success later on as more tournaments come in. So, It's all gearing up for day one of the Dominica test that will begin from tomorrow. That is India versus West Indies, the first series in the new ICC World Test Championship cycle for India. 2023 to 2025, Lords 2025, June 2025 at Lords. The preparations begin now. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this wrap. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so that when we go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Thank you.